Okay, 1-8 Edpuzzle. Square root of 16. Okay, so square roots are anything times itself equal to this number. So in this case, the square root of 16 is simply going to be positive 4. Square root of 64, similarly, it's already positive. It's going to end up being positive. And again, 8 times 8 is 64, so the square root of 64 is 8. Okay, so now we have a square root of a decimal. What we're going to do here first is we're going to change it into a fraction. We do that by reading this properly, which is 4 hundredths. Notice that it's negative. It stays negative the whole time. The square root of 4 is going to be calculated separately from the square root of 100. And you're going to end up with square root of 4 is 2, the square root of 100 is 50, and then that reduces down to negative 1/25. Notice that this is positive and negative, the square root of 81 hundredths. So I'm going to rewrite that as 81 hundredths as a fraction and compute the top and bottom separately. Notice that the plus minus is coming along for the ride. It does not change. The square root of 81 is 9, and the square root of 100 is 10. All right, s squared is equal to 81. You need to get rid of this square. You're going to square root both sides. That eliminates that square. And then you have to do the square root of 81. But because this is an equation without real-world context, this is known as the actual square root. So you're going to have to provide a plus and minus here. Be careful on that. Similarly, we're going to square root both sides to get rid of the square. We want x by itself. That square root and square counterbalance each other and cancel each other out. And the square root of 64, again, is the real square root, not the principal square root. So we're going to have to give that a plus and a minus 8.